Hello and a very warm welcome to the Hong Kong Coliseum for the 34th staging of the LI-NING Hong Kong Open, the 7th of 9 Super 500 events on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And as part of the World Tour, we have the World Tour Finals trophy brought into the arena. And the World Tour Finals, to take place in Hangzhou in China in December, is just for the top 8 players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines, determined by the results from all World Tour tournaments throughout the year. Well, quarterfinals day today and 2 sessions for you, and we start obviously now at 11 o'clock, and then the second session is at 6:30 p.m. 5 matches in our first session and then 3 in our second session. Well, this is the lineup for the first session, and 2 new pairs in the men's doubles. Huang and Zhou up against the Olympic champion Wang Chi-Lin with his new partner Chiu. Then it is women's doubles, and Pearly Tan and Tina Murulitheran, who were 4th in the Olympic Games, are up against the winners from last week in Taipei, Kusuma and Pratiwi from Indonesia. Then it's men's doubles, and the reigning world champions Kang and Zhou from Korea up against a new pair from Indonesia, Fikri and Martin. Then it is women's singles, and it's youth against experience. Ratchanok-Indanon, the former world champion and 2-time beaten finalist here in Hong Kong, is up against the 2022 world junior champion Miyazaki from Japan. Then the first session will end with the defending champion in the men's singles, Jonathan Christie, who's up against last year's World Championship silver medalist, Kodai Naraoka. Then as far as the evening session is concerned, remember this starts at 6:30 p.m. It is Chi-Lin, the left-hander from China, up against a former champion, Chiu, who won this title 5 years ago. Then it's mixed doubles and more home interest in this, with Tang and Xi, beaten finalists at this event last year. They're up against Zhou and Lai, going for a 3rd consecutive semi-final at the Hong Kong Open. Then we'll finish quarterfinals day with men's singles, and the reigning and 2-time Olympic champion Victor Axelsen is up against his friend and rival Chou Tianchen from Chinese Taipei. Well, with men's doubles being our first quarterfinal of the day, a chance for us to look at the draw from the quarterfinal stage. 3 pairs from Indonesia, 2 from Korea, so only 5 different flags next to the 8 pairs. But more importantly, I think, is the fact that there's only 2 seeds survived to the quarterfinal stage. So many new pairings after the Olympic Games, and this is one of them, and it's a pair that were promoted from the qualifying, Huang and Zhou of China. And for the Olympic champion, the man following behind Wang Chi-Lin, his new partner, a left-hander, and I've been very impressed with him so far, Chiu. They have done exceptionally well in their 2 tournaments so far. In fact, they reached the semi-final of the Korean Open, only losing out to the reigning world champions in 3 games. So quite understandable that this is the first meeting between these 2 pairs, considering both new pairs. One's played 1 previous tournament, the other pair has only played 2 previous tournaments. So unless they had met in the early stages, it's only logical that this would be a first meeting between the 2. I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that Steen Pedersen is sitting alongside me. Steen, I need you to help me out straight away. Did you notice who won the toss of the coin?
Yeah, Wang Chi-Lin and Chiu won the coin toss, elected to receive, so left it to the Chinese to decide which end they would play.
Well, this is, thank you for that, Steen. This is Huang Di. He's 23 years of age, 185. That's over 6 foot tall. His partner, much better known in world terms, Zhou is the older of the two at 25 from Xinjiang province. And he has been as high as 5 on the world rankings with former partner. Now, looking at their matches, well, look at that. In the very first round, they beat the #1 seeds and defending champions Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen in 2 straight games. They were 14-18 down in that second game, saved 2 game points before eventually winning it 25-23. And then beat a pair from Chinese Taipei in yesterday's second round. Wang Chi-Lin, the 2-time and reigning Olympic champion, 29 years of age, born in Taipei. And last year he was a semi-finalist with his former partner Liang, making his 8th appearance here, whereas his new partner Chiu is making his first appearance at the Hong Kong Open. 189 is 6'2½", so he's even taller.
Ready to play.
Yeah, the results of the first 2 round matches there from Huang and Chiu. Interesting to see these 2 relatively new pairings against each other. They must see it as an opportunity here in Hong Kong Open.
Yes, apologies about that. Thanks for helping out there, Steen. Had a bit of a frog in my throat. Don't know what that was about, but what I was going to say is that Chiu is slightly taller than Wang Chi-Lin, and we always used to refer to Wang Chi-Lin as the taller player on court when he was playing with his Olympic winning partner Li Yang, who's now retired. Court officials for this one: Chris Yip from Hong Kong, China, in the umpire's chair, and Joshua Ho from Australia is the service judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Huang and Zhou, China. And on my left, Chiu and Wang Chi-Lin, Chinese Taipei. Zhou to serve to Wang Chi-Lin. Level play.
So the Chinese pair, who were promoted from the qualifying event, Huang and Zhou Haodong, nearest to us as we look down on the court. Wow!
One love.
Exciting play in the very first rally from Huang. Now, I don't know an awful lot about Huang. I don't know whether you've ever seen him before, Steen.
No, I just saw a little bit of their match against Astrup and Rasmussen. A good win for the new pairing. Zhou, of course, using his experience. He used to play with Han Cheng-kai until Han had to retire. Couldn't cope with the workload in practice.
Then he started playing with He Jiting.
Yeah.
And then with Tang Qiang. Tang Qiang has just announced his retirement, hence the new pairing.
Yeah. They were playing well in that flat game against the Danes. But on the other hand, I didn't see something that sort of surprised me. So I think it's rock solid men's double. But
service over.
Even though they had a good start, I can't help but thinking that Wang and Chiu is the favorites. Oi, oi.
5-1.
I would have put them as the favourites coming into this, but as I say, that's because I didn't know an awful lot about Wang. And on the two occasions where I have watched the left-handed Chiu, I've been very impressed with him.
Yeah, me too.
Only 21 years of age.
And you could almost say that Wang Chi-Lin is the preferred front court player in that combination there, because he's got a really good smash as well. Chiu. Big opportunity for him to get to play with the two-time Olympic champion, but also a lot of pressure.
Yes.
And that goes, of course, for Wang as well on the other side.
6-3.
Even though I think Zhou must also feel a bit of pressure since his switching partners, and I mean, there's a reason for that. You don't switch partners if things are running smoothly.
Yeah, that wasn't the best of serves.
7's over.
I always think it's fascinating, Steen, to see any athlete thrown in with either an established team or in a sport like badminton, an established partner. Oh, just mistimed that, perhaps too big a swing. Does the player feel intimidated by the burden of expectation, or do they see this as a huge challenge and rise to the occasion? You get to see the character. The character is revealed.
Yeah, I think it's got a lot to do with personality, and it's not necessarily easily readable in the early stages of a partnership, because you go to a little extra effort to make up for, you know, that you're not really familiar with each other, so you tend to throw yourself a time extra for saving some misunderstanding. But when you stand in the sharp situations in finals and so on, that's when you see how people react.
Yeah. Oh, it's just long.
And there's a big difference as well, whether you come from a mix of two established pairs, as we see with the Indonesians that we're going to watch later on. They're both in the top of the world of badminton, and trying to mix it up. And a little bit the same with Wang Chi-Lin when he partnered his Olympic partner Li Yang. They came from two established combinations, but here we have a youngster pairing with a more experienced player, so it's a different situation.
Service over. 9-7.
Service fault called on Chiu. Followed by a service error from Wang Li.
Service over. 8-9.
Oh, that's going well along. No, I suspect our read earlier in the week, Steen, of the drift and the shuttle flying a little faster coming towards us, as we all look down during the rallies. I guess that's the same today, but some of the players were telling us that it's changed from day to day.
Yeah, and we've also been able to feel the drift here, where we're sitting right behind the court, more or less. I think the players could hear us if we talk loud enough. Oi, oi, oi. That was the tumble serve gone wrong.
Yeah, and it didn't get punished. Back level at 10-all. going along as well. Yeah. So the advantage at the mid-game interval, although it's just 1 point advantage, is with the Chinese combination, Huang and Zhou Dong.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. (11, 10), play.
So just 1 point in it as play resumes. That's a good smash from Wang Chi-Lin.
Service over. 11 all.
I never think it's the most powerful of smashes, Steen, but I always think that the trajectory he gets, the angle is always very good.
Yeah, I agree. But I think there's a lot of power in it as well, but the
Service
angle
over.
combined with the power does the damage. A little bit like another one who's got 2 Olympic men's doubles titles, Fu Haifeng.
Yeah. But I always think of him as a hard smasher. I don't necessarily think of, oof, my goodness me, that went over, of Wang Chi-Lin as one of the hardest smashers, but I think he's one of the best smashers.
Yeah, very efficient.
Yes.
Service for court, too high. Service over. 13, 12.
Yeah, you could see that Zhou Dong was absolutely
14,
waiting
12.
for that second push down his forehand side. Oh, we won't see it from here.
Yeah, he's attempted it a couple of times, Wang Chi-Lin. In the first part of the match here, played it long both times, but I basically like the idea, but there's a small margin of error
14, 12.
playing with the drift.
Service over. 13, 14. Out. Service over.
That's his second
15,
service error.
13.
And 4 points altogether, more than 25% of the Chinese points coming from either errors or faults.
Service over. 14, 15.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
15 all.
This time it was Wang Chi-Lin who was waiting for the push down the forehand side. So, all level.
Service over. 16, 15.
Was all set up with a good return of serve.
Service over. 16 all. Service over. 17-16.
Drive serve.
18-16.
Oi.
Yeah, terrific rally.
19-16.
Last 3-4 rallies, Zhou and Huang clearly had the upper hand in the flat game. If I were Chiu and Wang, I would try and play it below the tape. On the opponent's side.
20. Game point 16.
Game point opportunities. 4 of them for Wang Di and Zhou Haodong.
Service over. 17-20.
Ooh.
18-20.
A lot of emotions there from Zhou Haodong.
Yeah.
Even though they still have 2 game points left. Good save. Oh, you missed it.
Gone wide. 3 of the 4 game point
19,
opportunities
20.
have come and gone. Only 1 more remains for the Chinese combination. Wang Di and Zhou Haodong. Brilliant! My goodness me.
20 all.
Almost had to contort the body there. Chu Xiangjie. This shot. Wonderful. And it's 20 all. And extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Oh my goodness, that went in the bottom of the net.
Yeah.
5 straight points to save 4 game points and earn a game point opportunity themselves. What a remarkable run of points from Chiu and Wang. Good return.
Service over. 21 all.
Extraordinary to score 4 points in his own serve, Chiu, because I think he's been affected by the 2 faults that have been called on him. It hasn't been the best of serves, but they scored the points. So
yeah.
that's super positive from a Chinese Taipei perspective.
21 all. Play.
That's good defence. Brilliant rally. Amazing. And it is the pair from Chinese Taipei. Oh, he's holding his shoulder a bit there. The left-hander, Chiu. He's already got strapping on that left shoulder. It's a second game point opportunity for Chiu and Wang. Nice serve out wide. That is experience, that is clever, and that is one of the reasons why he is 2-time Olympic champion. What a comeback to win the opening games 23-21, having saved 4 game point opportunities from 16-20 down. Quite remarkable. Opening game to Chiu and Wang Chi-Lin.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So the call from the umpire that there's only 20 seconds of the 2-minute timeout remaining. It's a clear message to the players to return to court to get ready for the start of the second game.
Level, play.
Beautiful smash. Again, it's that angle, it's the steepness of the shot. Wonderful play by Wang Chi-Lin. Well, Steen, I was telling you that last year Wang Chi-Lin was in the semi-final of the Hong Kong Open with Yang. They were actually only the second pair a year ago from Chinese Taipei to reach the semi-final stage of the Hong Kong Open. The first pair, you have to go back 12 years, Li Shengmu and Chi-Lin.
Yeah.
So if the pair from Chinese Taipei were to win this, then it become only the third different pair under the flag of Chinese Taipei to reach the semi-final here in this discipline.
Yeah, lost another possibility yesterday with Yang Po-Chuan and Li Jiehui.
who were the number 4 seeds. That was, mind you, I mean, they won last week in Taipei, didn't they? They must be feeling accumulation of tiredness.
Yeah.
Again, the angle, it was below the knees of Zhou Hongdong when he returned that one. This shot here, also very well placed in between the two players.
Well, there's a challenge immediately from Wang Chi-Lin.
Out.
It was a lovely idea. This is why I've been impressed with him, Steen. I don't know if you agree with me, but Chiu, I think, has got that typical left-hander, delightful little skill. You can't tell where it's going. Was just wide. Well done, line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful.
But he
One
manages to
challenge
find angles and look for shots
Yeah.
that I think will
Service
take him a
over.
long way.
I think so too, but so far I'm only agreeing to half of it, because I think it's going to that area every single time he's played in his backhand. On his right side of the body at the net, he's playing it towards the Chinese forehand side. He did that in the first game, and they're not exploiting it, the Chinese.
So at the moment, you think he's too predictable?
Yes, there it was again.
Yeah.
And it's the natural shot from your backhand side, basically. A right-handed player would play it to the other side, but he needs a little bit of variation on that one. Then he's got the great touch.
Yeah.
Service over.
Very well spotted.
4-3.
But why is it these left-handers all look so natural when they play those shots?
Well, I think it's basically our eyes that deceives us. I try
Yeah.
to mirror the matches. You can do that on certain computer programs.
Yeah.
And Lin Dan, when he was playing, he looked like a true right-hander when he was mirrored, and the right-handers looked like a true left-hander. So in many ways, it's our eyes that deceives us.
Good flick serve. Oh, push one down the backhand.
Good play.
Yeah.
It's super difficult what he did, Huang Di, to play it over his opponents. We saw Wang Chi-Lin struggle with it a couple times in the first game, but you need to do it on that far side of the court. Otherwise, the court gets too small. Everything gets crammed on the first two-thirds of the court. Obviously, with the angles that Chiu and Wang has, the Chinese pair wants to get it below the tape, play the front court. But the Chinese pair, the Chinese Taipei pair knows that and moves forward. So you have to get the upper hand.
Service over.
Wasn't out by much, but we've got a brilliant view of that line. It was definitely out. Or should I say I've got a brilliant view of that line.
I can't see the line. But we've had brilliant line judges so far. I think we've had very few challenges that have been reversed in this tournament so far.
5.
Oh, what a serve. That is super.
7-5.
Oh, my goodness. Rider behind the back. Huang.
8-5.
What super play by the pair from Taipei. How on earth did Wang Chi-Lin control that backhand? Amazing. 4 straight points.
Players on court. Five. Play.
Oh, service error.
Service over. 6-8.
Oy, big gap there. That's where you can see that it's a newly formed pairing. Huang shadowing Zhou in the backhand side, leaving the court open.
Oh, brilliantly taken.
10-6.
Too predictable on the return of serve. They've got to vary it a little bit more. Huang especially.
Yeah. Did well to get out of that, Zhou and Huang. Clever serve out to the sideline by Wang Chi-Lin. And Zhou played it directly into the forehand of Chiu. Still managed to survive.
Too flat, and he's gone long of the back line.
8-10.
Good smash from Huang.
Reminds me in stature of Jiang Bang from the mixed doubles.
Yeah. Although slightly more solid,
yeah,
more muscular.
9-10.
So it is Chiu and Wang who have a 2-point advantage at the mid-game interval here in the second game, having already won the first.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Down. 11-9, play.
Chen-Hung-Ling, former partner of Wang Chi-Lin. In fact, they won World Championship bronze medal together in Nanjing in 2018. Oh, totally mistimed that smash. Chiu.
12-9.
I always find it interesting, Steen, when a former player and a partner takes over as coach. I mean, in Europe, we tend to keep a distance until there's a time gap, because it's very different dynamics. You have to respect the coach in a different way and, you know, try out what they're saying. And, you know, if you've been roommates together on tour, it's quite difficult, isn't it?
It is.
10-12.
I guess Chen Hongling, you could say a little bit like, is it Baloo? No, yeah, I think it's Baloo in Mowgli. I've taught him all I know.
Yes, the Jungle Book.
11-12. Quick.
But it is a fine line, and I don't know if Chen Hongling has been recognized enough internationally for the work that he's done with that men's double.
No, I would agree with that. I think he's worked wonders, and you know, his pair has won 2 Olympic gold. There he is. He's a very unassuming player, wasn't he? And he's unassuming as a coach.
Yeah.
A very wise man, obviously.
That was a wild one. The last one from Chiu.
30.
Done a good job of staying within striking distance, Huang and Zhou. After that, must have been a devastating loss in the first game, having 4 game points.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Service over. 14-12.
I like the fact that I know, as you've already pointed out, so he didn't hit that on the backhand, he hit that forehand, but he's still hitting to the same place.
Yeah.
But so many youngsters, I think, want to get on court and hit everything hard, especially in men's doubles. And I like the fact that at the age of 21, Chiu is already looking for angles and spaces.
Nice flat lift from Wang Chi-Lin, so Zhou couldn't get any real angle on it. That made it possible for Chiu to play a really good defense.
Service over. 13-15.
Oh, he had the full court open.
That is a huge miss from Wang Chi-Lin. He knows it. That's always a bit of an issue with a new pairing, isn't it?
16-40.
In the heat of the rally, especially flat, fast exchanges. Who takes the one down the middle? There isn't that complete understanding of who's doing what. Nice. I like that.
Service over. 15-16. Service over.
Players are very alert on the low serves, trying to
sorry,
get on
17-50.
top of them and push.
Oh, dear me.
Service over. 16-17.
Oh, can't even do it with the practice serve. Can't get it over. Yeah, pressure on the return of serve once again.
Service over. 18-16.
Do you know, Steen, there hasn't been a pair from China in a men's doubles final here at the Hong Kong Open for 10 years.
Wow. Was it Fu and Kai?
No,
also?
it wasn't. It was actually Lu Xiaolong and Chu Sihan.
Yeah, that's true. Former England champions.
Yeah, lost out to a Sun and Setioan in that final. In fact, there's only ever been 2 pairs, different pairs from China that's won the Hong Kong Open in the men's doubles discipline. 4 titles in total, but 2 different pairs. Good rally. Yeah, super.
Service over. 17-18.
First Chinese pair to win this title, you've got to go back 37 years. 1987. Zhang Xian and Zhao Jingkan. And then Fu Haifeng and Kai Yun won on 3 occasions.
17-18.
Yang Chang is now coaching in Denmark.
Black.
He was Anders Antonsen's childhood coach.
Really?
Yeah. I recall when I started coaching the Denmark team, we had written info on the players, and it said that Zhou was clearly the better of the 2. And Zhang was perfectly good for all the Danish players.
Two points away from becoming the 3rd different pair from Chinese Taipei to contest the men's doubles semi-final here. 1 point away.
20. Match point 17.
Not the best of serves.
No, again. Beauty.
Lovely. Good rally. Lovely block.
Oi!
Brilliant! I don't believe it. What a rally to end the match. And the lucky net cord from Chu Xiangqie. And absolutely nothing that the Chinese pair could do about that net cord. Amazing. What a way to end a match. Yeah. Third pair under the Chinese Taipei flag to contest a men's doubles final here at the Hong Kong Open. And this is the 34th edition. This was an amazing final rally. Behind the back from Chiu, then the dive. Amazing block from Wang Chi-Lin and the lucky neck cord to end it. Second semi-final in only their third tournament together. 23-21, 21-17 in a match lasting just shy of 42 minutes. Welcome back to the Hong Kong Coliseum. It's quarterfinals day here, and our next match on court number 1 is women's doubles, and it features the pair who finished 4th at the recent Olympic Games, Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan, up against the Indonesian pair who are on really good form because they won last week in